Yo, what's up? Today I review another charging product. Yes, I've been reviewing many of them in the past. This one is a little bit special because it's called ChrGet, and it's just a Kickstarter project right now, so you can't get it yet. So this is actually a prototype they sent me so I can test it. And as many of the charging cables I've tested, this one is no exception. You have adapters like this. You can replace them with various inputs. This one is 400 volt 3-phase. Well, it's the red plug, 22 kilowatt. This one is single phase, which is the blue plug, 32 amp. So you see that you can just replace them like this. Nothing different than most other charging cables, but this one is supposed to be a smart one. So it knows the location where you're using, and then it will adapt to, it will optimize and adapt to that country you are in. I'm not sure what they do, what kind of magic they do. And I will show you that it has some low voltage protection and also some thermal protection. I don't think I can test that one, but I'm going to show you also. It comes in a bag, but also you have this end here, which is the ChrGet end. So you just replace it like this. Oh, let me just demonstrate here. So you put it here, like this. Yes, has a nice handle here also. But the one adapter I was looking for, by the way, which they didn't send me, is you can also put an adapter here, so this one will work as a Type 2 cable, because that's always a problem when in the car. Well, actually, I don't remember right now in MC Hammer. I have to take a look. But you know, as a good EV driver, I will always bring Type 2 cable and some kind of ChrGet or something, you know, a household. Let me see. Okay. Let me just show you here. You see, this is the problem, or well, the thing that I always bring a Type 2 cable. This is for charging at 11 kilowatt or whatever, 7.4, whatever. This one though is the Metron cable. It's for charging on household plug, and normally you have to bring two cables, unless you have. Let me just put them here. They're kind of heavy also. Unless you have this one. Let me show you again. It weighs about the same as one of my Type 2 cables, but then you can put in one end here so you have a Type 2 cable. Or you could also do that with the juice booster, but the juice booster is really big and heavy. It's way heavier than this. This one is so light that I can hold it like this. I mean, it's not a super light cable, but still, you know, not that fat and heavy duty. But okay, let's plug it in and see what we get here on the display. Okay, over here I have a blue plug, single phase. Let's plug it in here, and then this end, just plug it in the car. Wait, I think the car might be locked. Yeah, okay, so I just have to open the door a little bit, then I can open the charge port, and then you plug in, and then we look at the display. Okay, and this is what it looks like when it's charging. So this one also has Wi-Fi support and Bluetooth and Alexa. And you can access via the app, but of course I don't have the app now to show you, but at least I will show you what you can see in the display here. Let me zoom in so you see the display better. Alright, so you see we're pulling 3.8 kilowatt and then 0.16 kilowatt hour. Okay, and then we see here that the voltage, current voltage is pulling, and then we're pulling 16 amp. And then the 220, I'll come back to that, but let's say if we go to if you hold down enter here, you go to setup, and here you can change number of current. Now a weird thing is that we are plugged into a blue plug, a 32 amp, but it doesn't go higher than 16 amp, unfortunately. Maybe it's because it's the prototype, but of course in the final product you will be able to charge it at 32 amp. So I'm going to set it to 16 amp for now, okay? And then if we look further here we have a timer. You can delay how long you want it to start charging. So it's just, well, it goes to 24 and then it loops back to 0. So we just have it to 0 now. And then adaptive mode here I'm not sure what it does. I read the manual, but I didn't understand all of it. But it might be that it will automatically adapt to which country you are in. And then the additional setting here. This one is the lower threshold for when it will start throttling the speed for voltage. So you can lower it. You see, it goes as low as okay, 180 something. So if the voltage drops below this threshold, it will throttle. The current, so you don't get any problems when you're charging. So I actually seen, I think it was in Lapland at Kaukslatten, and I saw as low as 190 volt or something. Yeah. So if you set it like this, then you will be extra protected. And then here, if you go to statistics, this is a bit weird. Why is it not? Okay, this must be the prototype, so it's not showing correct stats here, unfortunately. But then if you leave this if you go back here, and then there's nothing else. Yeah, this is that. So if you leave this display on for a little bit, then it will default back to the standard display again. So unfortunately, I'm not able to test more than this because it's just a prototype and I don't have app support or any of that goodies. Let me just wait and see how long it takes before it goes back to the regular display. And also, there we go. Okay, now we're back to this one, 3.8 kilowatt. Yeah. So, and actually it, when I unplug, it doesn't save it, but that's probably because it's just a beta. So here you can see better closer look of this charge unit thingy. And you see now I'm using the household adapter. So I'm just plugged into Shuko, and then, well, this is now I'm not plugged in. So it will just say, let me just zoom in so you see the display, but I have to angle it. So, okay, there you go. Yeah, so then it's just ready to charge. So it measures the voltage in the plug. And then when you press enter here, you will see that, I have to hold down, yeah, I forgot. You will see that it automatically chooses 13 amp. Now 13 amp in Norway is kind of cowboy to charge at. Over here the regulations say the maximum 10 amp, but you can of course change that. Because if you run it at 13 amp over time, especially in summer, you might actually burn the plug. So it's not recommended. 10 amp is safe, and maybe even lower if you want to. But it doesn't go to 16 amp. I know some cowboys in Norway maybe or other countries, they pull 16 amp from Shuko. It's again not recommended unless you're living in really cold climate maybe. You know what you're doing, but okay, 10 amp is what you should do anyway. So, but this one at least goes to 13 amp. But other than that, it's not that much more on this adapter anyway. So it's the same settings as before. Yeah, let me just check here. This one should also be the same for all the other ones. Yeah, so it just loops like that. You know what? I can show you guys the differences. So here we have the ChrGet, right? So the advantage with the ChrGet is that it's actually not that expensive compared to some of the other ones. And it has 32 different adapters for any country that has, I don't know what kind of weird plug they have in that country. This one will fit the Swiss plug, the whatever UK plug. But let me show you the differences between, let's say, this is the energy kick cable. It has some plastic and stuff. It has this, these are heavy stuff, man. This is how I stay fit. Are you lifting, bro? Yes, I'm lifting cables. But anyway, so it's fairly compact. But if compared to the energy kick, this one has these adapters, and it has like a cable for all of them. Whereas what I like about ChrGet is that there's just a plug. There is no extra cable, which can be a disadvantage or an advantage, because sometimes you might have a tight hole to put it in. Yeah, and then just in comparison, I will show you this one, the juice booster. The juice booster is heavy duty, man. Again, the same with the juice booster. All the adapters, they have a little cable, which is again good in some ways, but also kind of big. Yeah, this one is heavy. And then, but also the minus with the juice booster is it's kind of pricey. Yes. And then we have the Metron. Now the advantage with Metron is that it's really lightweight. This is so light and compact. They put most of the electronics in here. So yeah, now you've seen it all. But this video was mainly to introduce you to the ChrGet, yes. So anyway, there will be a link to the Kickstarter project, and then you can check it out if you're interested. So that's gonna be it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, thank you for watching, and talk to you later.